Hello friends, welcome once again. My name is Dolapo. I am DoliveB of DoliveB Fashion and Craft. I am here once again to share my knowledge with you on how to make an Autogele rose, okay, with Autogele. So we are making an Autogele rose with Autogele, and then the base is going to be like a cap. It's a cap. So these are the materials we'll be needing. We need our Autogele, we need our needle and thread, our matching thread, we need our measuring tape, we also need our Velcro tape or magic tape or plaster, we need our scissors, okay, and we may need our office pins. So now the first thing we'll be doing is we'll be cutting out our cap base using this measurement. We'll cut out our cap base using the measurement. The length or the width of this Autogele, this particular Autogele, is just 6 inches. Some come in 7 inches, 8 inches. So this one is just 6 inches, so we'll use it like that. So the length we'll be measuring out is about 29, but I'll add 1 inch for the folding to sew the edges in. So let me just add about 1 inch to make it 30 inches. So I'll be cutting out 2 pieces of this, 30 inches of this, 2 pieces, 30 inches. I'll be cutting out 2 pieces of this. Make sure your cutting is straight. So I'll need 2 pieces of this and I'll cut that out. Cut out my 2 pieces. So what I'll be doing is I'll be joining them together. Okay, just the tip or the edges, maybe like a 1/4 inch. Just a 1/4 inch. This is a 1/4. Okay, just the tip. So it will join like this all the way down. Look at it. I'm holding it down with my office pins. That is exactly the way I'm going to join them together. So I hold it down like that and I join them together. Okay, so I have joined together. I've joined it together. This video is an effort of DoliveB Fashion and Crafts. Please join us on Facebook at DoliveB Fashion and Crafts. Don't also forget to subscribe to my channel. So I've joined this now. I've joined this. So I'm going to fold in the edges and sew. This is the right side facing me. This is the wrong side. So I fold the edges into 2 like this, finally, and I'm going to sew so as to cover up this edges. Okay, so I've sewn the edges too. I've sewn the edges. So the next thing for us to do is we actually need about 11 inches to achieve this our cap. So meaning that we'll fold this in. We'll fold this in here, so we can have a neat edge. I don't want this edge, this sealed edge, to show in my cap. So I'm going to fold this in. So by the time I fold it in, I should have 11 inches. So meaning that even if you are using an Autogele that has that the width is more than 6 inches, just fold your edges in. After folding it, you should have 11 inches left. So I will fold this in and I'm going to sew. If you want to gum, you can gum it so that it looks neat, but I prefer sewing. Sewing is better. So I'm going to sew it here, sew it all the way down. I'll sew it like this all the way down. Make sure that it rhymes, it forms that 11 inches. Sure, it's 11 inches like this. 11 inches. So I'll sew. I'm going to sew now. That's it. I've sewn it. I have sewn it. So you can use gum like I said earlier so that your thread doesn't show, but even if you are using a very close, like a matching thread, it won't really show. So this is what I have. So the next thing for us to do, we want to start making our cap. So what I do is, first of all, from here I put my Velcro tape. We're using Velcro tape for this one. So I use my Velcro tape like this. I measure about 4 inches of my Velcro, 4 inches, and I cut it out. So I cut it out. So one side of the Velcro, I place it this way. Just measure about 2 inches from here, 2 inches, and I place it like this. I'm going to sew it, so I can just use, I'm using my office pin to hold it down first. My office pin to hold it down. So the other side of my Velcro, the other one, I place it this way. Just watch what I'm doing. This is a video made and edited by DoliveB. My name is DoliveB. Please join us on Facebook at DoliveB Fashion and Craft. Please follow me on Instagram as well at DoliveB Fashion and Craft. Do not also forget to subscribe to my channel. So this is how this one will come. This is how it will come. So I just move it up a little bit so that it will show. So I'm going to be sewing this. Yes, we'll sew it. I'll sew it like this. I'll also sew this one like this. So after sewing, this is how it should look. This is what you should have after sewing. So we'll continue from there. I will sew this now. Look like this is how it will look. This can fit into any edge. So this is what I have. So the next thing we'll be doing is you turn it this way. So with our needle and thread, we're going to be forming some gathers from here. From here, just measure about 12 inches from here and mark. Another 12 inches from here and mark. So I don't just want my chalk to stain my actual cake, but I'll just do a little. So what I'll be doing is I'll be forming gathers this way. From here, from where this Velcro tape is, I'll form my gathers. I'll run my stitches down like this. Do a curve here. Then come from here. I come down again to this point. So I come down again. You can just measure about 2 inches upward and stop. 2 or 3 inches here. I will stop here. So I'll form my gathers all the way down from here like this, and I stop here. So with my needle and thread, I'll start by forming my gathers from here. I run my stitches. I run my stitches like this. My stitches like this. This is what I'm doing. Run it down here. Look at the mark, 12 inches mark. I continue. I come down. I come down like this. Come down like this. This video is an effort of DoliveB Fashion and Craft. Please join us on Facebook, search for DoliveB Fashion and Craft. Also follow me on Instagram at DoliveB Fashion and Craft, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So I will continue and I will stop here, and I pull gently, pull gently. So just cover it this way. Place them on each other. Use your Velcro tape to sew them together. So you cover it like this, so it forms your cap. Just pull the way you want it, how tight you want it to be. So, and this part, you can just fold it in and tack. I don't want to cut it off. Hold it in and tack neatly. I tack neatly. So after doing this, the next thing is for us to form our rows. Next thing is to form our rows. So I tack and I make sure that when you are sewing, it doesn't touch the Velcro tape part. So you tack neatly. Make sure you pull to your desired that'll be able to size your head, but it's actually free. It's a free size. You can use the Velcro tape to adjust your size if you want to wear, if you have a smaller head, or if it's bigger than others. So this is the way it is. I'm going to put this one aside. So friends, to form our rows, I'm using my remaining Autogele material. This is about 80 inches long. If you want a bogus rose, you can extend to 100 inches. I'm actually using 80 inches. If you want a smaller rose, you can reduce it as well, maybe to 60 or 70. So this is what I'll be doing. My width still remains the same, 6 inches. I'm not cutting anything. On my Autogele rose with our Autogele, we'll first of all fold these edges and sew the 2 edges. We'll sew it, we'll fold it in and sew. Folded the edges in and I've sewn the 2 sides, 2 edges. So what we'll be doing is I'll fold it this way, fold it this way, fold it this way, down, fold it like this, equal parts, fold it down. So I start forming my gathers, fold it down, start forming my gathers like this. From here I'll start forming my gathers from here like this. So I start from my gathers from here like this, down. Form my gathers like this, down. So watch what I'm doing. I'm forming like this, like a curve this way, down. I start running my stitches down. I run it down, run it down. So I run it down like that. So when I get to this part, I also form my curve like this way. So you first of all run your gathers, which I am doing. So I'll run it down like that, and I will show you the next thing we'll be doing. So I have formed my gathers, run my stitches down this way. So the next thing for us to do is to start forming our rose flower. You can use any method you know to form your rose. You can use any method, but this is the method I'm using. So I pull my gathers, I pull to my desired tightness. This is how I want it. Then I tack here to keep it in place. Tack to keep it in place or to secure it. So I will still be needing my needle and thread while forming my flower. Please just watch what I'm doing. This is DoliveB. Please join us on Facebook at DoliveB Fashion and Crafts. Please also subscribe to my channel on YouTube. You can as well follow me on Instagram at DoliveB Fashion and Crafts. So this is what I'm doing. I have cut off my excess thread. So now from one end I start forming my rose this way. Just watch what I'm doing. You can use any method of choice to form your rose. You can use any method of choice to form. Look at what I'm doing. Just watch what I'm doing, like a flower. Form my rose. A flower. Form my rose. At some point you can use a needle and thread to tack this bottom part while you are forming it. So I use it to tack it like this while I'm forming it. So I continue like that. Any method you want to use, you can use it to form your flower. So this is what I'll be doing. If you know how to make turbans too, you can buy any of the method to forming roses to make your flower. So this is just the idea. This is what I'm going to be doing. Form my rose to the end, and I tack to secure it. Tack to secure it. Look at what I'm forming. You can see what I'm forming. My rose. Tack to secure it. Anyhow you want it. Anyhow, just anyhow you want it. So I finish this up. So this is what I have. Finish this up here. So I'm going to tack this properly to secure it. Like I said, you can extend the length of the fabric needed to make your rose if you want it to be more bogus than this, and if you want it to reduce, you can also do the same. So I do the final tacking. So I did the final tacking the bottom like this, and I also tack it to my cap. The next thing I'm doing now is to attach my rose to my cap base. I use it to cover that part, the finishing part of the cap, like this. So and I tack it with your needle and thread. Tack with the needle and thread neatly. Tack with the needle and thread neatly, and we are done. Okay friends, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and also give me a thumbs up. I love you all. I am DoliveB.